And now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for your favorite game.
Who's that douche-canoe?
Oh, man. Are we on pizza time already? We literally just started, man. This is lame. Who's that douche-canoe? What you gonna do when they take a poo on your pizza, baby? Yeah. Oh, man, this sucks. Who's this guy? Billy Joe Frazier. Yeah. No? Hank Williams Sr. No? Oh. Willie Nelson. No? I know. It's Daryl Hannah. Yeah, she was in that movie with that Tom Hanks guy. Yeah. Ah, yay! Good citizen. No booze. I love it. That's what I'm talking about. Don't boo this guy. That's right. No. Oh, come on. Shut up, man. Nobody wants to hear that crap. Look, man. Look. You guys don't like heroes. You don't like real Americans. And you don't like patriots. But you like... What is that? Why did you do that? Ash, why do you do that to me all the time? Oh, no. Anyway, listen, man. You gotta stop scaring me like that every morning. Seriously, like, this isn't the fun anymore. It's Thursday, which means I'm going back to bed, and you guys can just deal with it. Because I'm gonna find a way to poo in your stew, because that's what I'm gonna do. And if you got any records, you better look out, baby. Because I'm gonna tear them up, kid. Woohoo! Yeah! Yeah, I'm the master of disaster. Oh yeah, flirt with disaster every day. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. That's right, now poo in your Molly Hatchet records, too. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, I guess that's it. Bye.
I try not to listen to him, man. I caught him yesterday. He comes to me when I'm trying to sleep and tries to give subliminal messages in my brain by whispering in my ear. The problem is he's so stupid. He's whispering stuff like, "Hey, wake up so you can slap me." At least that's what I hear in my head. I don't know what he's actually saying. I'll tell you what. I just completely riffed that off the top of my head, but then I thought about it. I'm like, if that was really happening, like if I was actually dreaming that he was talking to me in my sleep, and then I would like wake up and attack him, like that would be bad. Like he's just a prop for the show. I know he's not actually alive. Thank you very much. Greg Jonick is first. What's up? Here's your happy dance. Let's go. All right. Yes, thank you. Oh, my framing's a little off. I like to have my Batman thing in the frame. And now it's too much. Yeah. There we go. All right. Paul Cohen said, "Yo, my peeps, shit." P. Barnes the second, third and proud. All right, P. Barnes, welcome to the show, yo. Great to see you, as always. Let's see, Greg Jonick, News Now Enemy, what's up? Great to have you here, Greg Jonick, P. Barnes. Kingstew 2000 said, "Good morning, all." That's everybody. That's always. I love it. David E. Persons with his dad joke in the morning. Let's see what he's got to say today. 3 dads walk into a bar on Father's Day. The bartender looked at them and said, "What is this? A joke?" Bonus joke. A frauditor walked into a bar and told everyone that he was in charge. No one cared because he kept ordering everyone around. That's a frauditor. All right, enough with the eyebrows. Let's go. Terry Barnes, P. Barnes. Oh, wait, did I see Terry Barnes? Yeah, good morning and God bless. God bless you, sir. Absolutely, positively. All right, let's see. Greg Jonick, P. Barnes, Terry Barnes. There's no enemy. Free news, no voodoo. If you're hearing voices, I suggest you see a doctor. Yes, indeed. Yes. No, you know what it is? Seriously, though. Minnie loves to play with those guys, you know. So sometimes we do have fun. We'll mess around. Like, he'll pretend voodoo's saying something to me or whatever. But for the most part, I don't know. He's more into, like, Pokemon and stuff. So, honestly, when we're not doing the show, he's usually just put away. So anyway, guys, the weather out here is starting to be really nice. It's chilly in the morning, like it's chilly right now. It's in the 30s. But yesterday afternoon, it got into the 50s. Today, it's supposed to be upper 40s, lower 50s. Oh, that's so nice. It's so nice being able to, because I work outside, being able to do it in nice weather where it's not a freaking nightmare. Oh, it's so much better. And I had this whole crazy thing happen yesterday, though. Mr. Thomas said, good morning, Hez and the Rash family. All right. You were 80 degrees yesterday. Holy poop crap hammer sandwich sauce. That's hot. Wow. No, that's... See, I know when it's that hot, I'm going to be, like, just dying. Like, oh, it's too hot, you know? And then being outside, it's going to be the opposite. It's going to go from being too cold out to being too hot out. At least when it's too cold out, I could always put more warmer clothes on. But when it's too hot out, you can't take more clothes off. Like, what are you going to do? The Donna Rogers is here. What's up? Good to see you. So, this whole situation with my work is gotten so ridiculous because last week, Thursday, I had a problem with my computer that I use at my work broke down, and you know it's assigned to us from the state, so we have to use their software, their hardware, their computers, you know, and it broke. So I called them. I let them know my system's down. So they said they'll send somebody out to fix it. It took them a week for somebody to get there. Hey, Donna Ray, what's up? Welcome to the show. Always great to see you. So anyway, has a semi-nude car service? No, so what happens is Lisa's here. What's up? All right. Welcome to the show. So what happens is the dude comes, he shows up yesterday. Finally, he gets there to fix my computer. So he gets to my work and he starts messing around with the computer and he sees that it's gone. You can't fix it. It just gets to the load screen and just gets stuck on there and never loads forever. So he says, don't worry about it. I got you covered. My boss, the owner of the place where I work, comes over because he knows I've been having trouble. Like, what's going on? Are you guys going to fix this or what? The guy's like, don't worry about it. We're going to fix it. No problem. I'm going to give him a whole brand new system. So he took out my stuff, gave me all new stuff, and the new stuff didn't work. So then he goes back, grabs a third computer, brings that in and sets that up because the first two, mine was broken, then the one he replaced it with was broken. So then he finally gets this one running. Now, there are these cables that, because I work with cars, I have to attach the tables to the cars. So there's these cables, and one of them is like the outer layer is cracked, and there's just bare wire showing underneath. So that's dangerous. It works still, but it's dangerous and it's exposed wire, so they don't want me using that. So now he finally, 3 computers deep, gets one working. But then he puts in the new wire, and guess what happened? The wire didn't work. DOA, no connection, no nothing. No signal coming through the wire at all. It's completely dead. So he says, okay, this is no good. So he goes and he gets another one. And guess what happened? It didn't work. Holy crap, hammer sandwich sauce. I couldn't believe it. I'm sitting there, I'm telling the guy, and he's like, he's explaining to me, he's like, this is what I deal with all day. This is him saying, this is what I deal with all day. My job is to go from place to place to place with broken computers and to replace their broken computers with parts that don't work. And then I go to these guys and I tell them this, you're giving me crap. Like you're telling me go fix crap with crap to fix it with. You're not giving me the proper tools. You're not giving me what I need to do my job. And he said it's like the most frustrating thing and it's driving him nuts. So finally, we just took my old beat up wire and put electrical tape over it so that the wires wouldn't be exposed anymore, and plugged it into the 3rd computer, which he finally was the one he got to work. It's like, what the hell is going on? That was, yeah. Bad stuff. Anyway, today, they finally got the system working. So today's going to be my first full day of the new system. And hopefully everything will go smooth. So far, so good. From what I was, after the guy left yesterday and we got everything up and running, it seemed to be working just as good, if not better, than the old system. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. So that's my day. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. All right. So, anyway, let's see. What do I got lined up today? There were a couple videos, because yesterday I started showing that, dagnabbit sandwich sauce. What the heck am I thinking? Holy poop hammer. All right. Lucid Lair. I was showing her video yesterday, and that ended up eating up most of the show. I don't remember, did I even show any other videos besides that one? I don't remember, but I'm thinking that I didn't get to show the other stuff I had on deck, so I was thinking of maybe going back today. I don't remember if I showed the NCR video or not. So I was going to start the show today with that one, because I wanted to show it yesterday. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And if it's a repeat of something I showed yesterday, let me know, because I completely forgot, other than the Lucid Lair one, that if I even showed something else. The problem is sometimes, I get discombobulated in my head of what I watched on my own versus what I watched here on the show, But whatever. Let's go ahead and check out this video from NCR News Network. All right. Oh, man. I love you guys.
Hi folks, today I have for us a video from Siberian Tiger, where he tries to interfere on a police call of somebody having an emotional crisis. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page, leave a like and a comment because it helps with the algorithm Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on upcoming live streams, premieres, and videos. And please check out the second channel, NCR Movie Network, and my podcast, The Craptown Florida Man Power Rankings. Episode 26 is out right now. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Get ready, everybody. He's about to do something stupid.
Are you here for us? Okay. So we're here to ask for hang up there.
Why are you guys bringing so many things? I called an ambulance. My son needs some mental health.
Okay.
Where's the ambulance from?
The ambulance is staging. They're waiting to make sure they're staging. You gotta talk to
He
them.
doesn't know that I called because he needs help and I need to get him to the hospital.
Okay.
And he's too big for me to do that.
Before we go in, just a little
And
bit.
huh? Yeah. They're coming because we're getting some help for mental health. I need mental health. No, you're not in trouble.
Do not put your hands on me.
What? Come outside.
Now, the woman in the white hoodie is the mother of the gentleman inside the apartment. And she asked, "Why are so many cops here? I called for an ambulance." Well, the cops are there to help try to de-escalate the situation, to ask him to come out, and to provide protection for her, him, and the EMS workers. Now, Siberian Tiger knows that he has no business being here. He's done antics like this before when he's tried to interfere with somebody having a mental breakdown. This mother is concerned for her son, and my heart goes out to her. But why does he need to film this? This has nothing to do with him. This is him just trying to exploit a situation for YouTube dollars.
I'm not going outside.
I'll tell you right now, your mom didn't call specifically. We were just making sure that you keep help.
Yeah, I need the ambulance to come and help me with your mental health today and today. It's not okay what's happening today. It's not okay. It can go bad because he's put his hands on me for I need him to get some help today.
Can you tell us more about what's happening?
Well, we do homeschooling, and we've been really homeschooling for a long time, and I've got over the last, every day just shows up with, I can't do this kind of attitude. And he's trying and trying, it's just me and him. We have no school support, we have no friend support, we have no family support. So we're doing the best we can. I know he is. He's a good kid, he's trying to do the best he can. But because he won't change his mindset about school, he hates himself now. If I quit school, I'm going to be a loser. Like he's saying everything that every kid would say in that moment of wanting to not be where he is.
What was he saying today that made you really call?
Well, I recorded it. I have a video of just him going over and over saying he wants to kill himself. He hates his life. And he,
I got you.
he needs help to me with that, with the screen for help.
My heart goes out to this mother. She's trying to do what's best for her son. She's trying to get him the help he needs. And I'm a staunch advocate for anybody going out to get mental health care treatments because I deal with my own. And there shouldn't be a stigma about this. I don't care if you go to a therapist, a clergyman, somebody that you can trust, or if you get one of those online therapists. If you need the help, please don't feel ashamed about it. It's no different than going to the doctor if you are sick or injured. But this is something that should not be exploited for YouTube. I feel bad having to do this because I don't want to take advantage of this family. I don't care if I make any views on this. I just don't want people like Siberian Tiger here to exploit this family. And that's why I make this video.
It's really full of others, man. You can't even watch it.
You mind just talking with us over here, man? Okay, just figure out what's going on, what we can do. So you both with me? How old is he?
You just turned 7.
He just turned 7.
This is just with the whole day of sound, and I just decided to start recording. You want to just hear that one part? 'Cause this is a really long video. I don't want it on headphones. I don't know who that guy is.
No, and I appreciate your desire for privacy. You fear something for that.
Ma'am, if you really want your son to get help, ask for ambulance. Don't get police involved.
Hey, we're in the middle of helping.
If you want your son to be helped,
We're in the middle of talking to her.
call the ambulance and don't get police involved. They're not going to help your son. They're going to make things a lot worse. I feel your pain. I really do, but don't get police involved. They're gonna hurt your son rather than help him. I don't need to do anything. You don't tell me what to do.
You start interrupting our investigation.
You can do your job. My freedom of speech is not interrupting. Go learn the law.
You are obstructing and interrupting this investigation. I'm trying to hold back my anger and rage right now because Siberian Kitten here does not know this young man. He doesn't understand what he's dealing with. He doesn't understand or know this family. This mother is trying to keep her son safe. And you saying, oh, well, the cops are going to hurt him. That's not fucking true. What is true is you are obstructing their investigation. They are trying to help this young man. And what are you doing? You're spreading hatred when they are trying to help him. Do you have no sense of decency? You call yourself a Christian? A Christian would not be trying to interfere. A Christian would be trying to offer help by praying for this young man, not trying to make a video for YouTube.
And I need you to back up. That's what your freedoms. You can stand out.
I am on public,
away,
right
so you're
here,
not
right here.
involved in our
See,
investigation? No.
I am not involved.
If you don't move back,
If you're gonna continue to advance on me, I'm gonna consider you to be a threat. I will defend myself if I have to, physically.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
and this will be obstruction.
Understand? How?
You need to back up.
You need to learn that freedom of speech is not obstruction. You were way over there doing your business, and you can
were
continue doing your business.
interjecting yourself into
How?
our investigation
How?
by talking to her.
Exactly, talking, right? You said talking. Learn the law that freedom of speech, simply saying words, is not obstruction. Go learn the law.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling shenanigans because he doesn't understand what obstruction is. Yes, in most cases, obstruction would be a physical act, but This is a case where your words would count as obstruction. They are trying to help this woman. They're trying to do this investigation. They're trying to get this young man help. But you want to interject by saying that the cops are going to hurt him. You're putting undue stress on this mother. You're putting undue stress on this situation. You are obstructing. You are interfering. You are subject to being punished for that if you continue with this. I don't care who you think you are.
If you want to, go ahead and call Golik. Go ahead, call Golik. You know who he is?
I do.
Tell him that Mr. Krivolenko is on the scene. See if that's obstruction. Do it. What you're doing is actually obstructing me. You're interfering with my First Amendment right. You are the one harassing me. You are the one who's escalating the situation. You are the one who's being a person. You know what you're doing right now?
I do.
What are you doing?
I don't have to explain it to you.
You don't have to explain it to me? Well, let me remind you, the First Amendment right, and you're blocking my camera, is prior restraint. That's a
Wrong!
federal crime, by the way. All right?
So all we're asking you to do is...
I don't need you to ask me anything. If you would have been nice instead of threatening me, I could have given you a little bit more space. At this point, I am standing on the public easement right away for traffic and pedestrians. Understood? This entire section is open as a public access. I have every right to do exactly what I'm doing.
Actually, you don't have a right to be there. Just because there's two entranceways where people drive through does not mean it is a public access way. This is a private apartment complex. You do not live here. You don't rent property here. So the management of the apartment can actually have you trespassed from the property because you're loitering. You're not there to offer any help.
Your house? Okay.
And besides, it's marked as a fire lane right here. See? Fire lane. That means I'm not on anybody's private property. I'm on public easement, public right of way. And if you don't like my freedom of speech, piss off.
We do.
Sarge, we're going to go inside.
Sarge, Ben. Learn the law, Sarge.
I want an ambulance. That's my brother.
Ma'am, call an ambulance. They're not gonna help you. They're gonna hurt your son.
You're lying.
Sir, close the door. Do not go with police. Call an ambulance yourself.
You are obstructing us. Do not interfere in this investigation. Do you understand?
Freedom of speech.
There are limits to freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech is not interference or obstruction. Learn the law. Call an ambulance for this young man.
Now let's take a look at what the actual Washington law is for obstruction, which is RCW 9A.76.020, obstructing a law enforcement officer. A person is guilty of the offense of obstructing a law enforcement officer if the person willfully hinders, delays, or obstructs any law enforcement officer in the discharge of his or her official powers. This is also a gross misdemeanor punishable up to 364 days in jail or a $5,000 fine. These law enforcement officers are trying to do their job. They are trying to help this young man and his family, but you are obstructing them. You are hindering them from doing their job by making these claims that the cops are going to hurt him. It doesn't have to be a physical act to obstruct or hinder or delay somebody. Your mere yelling and causing them to stop engaging with the family or engaging with this young man is obstruction.
We have to be here.
Call an ambulance.
They have to come after us.
No, they don't.
They will not come in. It's their policy.
No, they don't. Okay. Call an ambulance.
Okay, you can call one.
You're on the scene, call it. Do your job.
Okay, if you back up, we can do our job.
I don't need to back up. You don't need me to back up to make a phone call.
The ambulance is already here. They're staged. They're staged in the area.
Good to
They
know.
don't feel safe going in because they're afraid for their safety. And this is why police is going in first.
He's not. I don't see anybody dangerous to you. He's just talking.
We don't know what's going on inside. There are kitchen knives in the house. You know, there could be all kinds of weapons in the house.
Could be, but I didn't see him display any weapons or being threatening to you or use threatening words.
This is why we're not taking our weapons out. But still, the paramedics, they will never go in until we declare 100% it's safe for them.
All right.
So I wish they could just go in on their own. You know?
I just want to make sure you don't hurt the scared young man that I've already observed. He's clearly scared of your presence, guys.
Now, are you a clinical therapist in any way? Do you have a degree in psychiatry, a degree in medicine? Are you trained in this kind of field? No, you're not. What you are is a parasite. You're trying to exploit this family. You're trying to get clicks and views for your YouTube channel. The police have already explained to you why they are there. They are trying to make sure it's safe for EMS to come get this young man and take him to get the help he needs. This is a volatile situation. They are trying to de-escalate it. They're trying to get a peaceful resolution. They don't want to harm anybody. That is not their intent. That is not their plan. Their plan is to help this family. And you disgust me because you want to make this into some kind of anti-cop video.
Officers and a POS sergeant.
That's not a nice thing to say.
Well, I don't have to be nice. He wasn't nice to me. He just threatened to arrest me. He just threatened to arrest me. Did you not hear? Did you not hear? Give him a direction, arrest him for obstruction when I'm clearly not?
Well,
POS.
If you do start obstructing an investigation, which I think.
Am I? Am I obstructing?
I think you're trying.
Am I?
I think you're trying.
Am I trying? Really? Or am I defending my rights?
Can I explain why you?
I don't need your explanation. Nope. I don't need your explanation.
Okay.
You just tell me what crime am I committing here?
Not yet. Not right now.
Oh, not yet. Exactly. So until that happens, don't harass me. Do your jobs. Go. Do your jobs.
I'm trying to do my job.
Don't approach me. Just do your job. Just do your job. Go and do your job. Dang it, man. Just go do your job.
I don't trust you. I don't know.
I don't care if you trust me or not. Go do your job.
That's my job, to keep my eye on suspicious people.
Oh, really? A guy with the camera is suspicious. Yeah? A guy with the camera is suspicious?
Absolutely.
Oh, to make sure that you do not violate somebody's rights. That's suspicion.
No,
you want me away because you don't want me to record you violating somebody's right or possibly murder somebody.
Can you film us from a little bit further?
With all due respect, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't need to. You got plenty of space.
Well, now I have to stand here and this other officer has to
Fine,
stand
then
here.
you chose to. Don't tell me I'm obstructing. You chose to.
It's, you know, our resources are being kind of exhausted in two different directions.
You didn't have to. You wanted to because your ego didn't help you out, did it?
Sir, I'm
You just couldn't swallow your ego.
No ego here.
Oh, yeah. Just threats of unlawful arrests, right? Well, your sergeant did. He gave you a command, didn't he?
What command did he give?
To arrest me for obstruction.
No, he didn't give me any command.
Yes, he did. It's on camera. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
It would have been like, hey, officer, arrest this guy.
Well,
He said
well,
something like that. Did
he gave you a command that this guy is going to be arrested for obstruction.
If you continue obstructing.
To do what? Continue to film and speak?
No, that's okay.
Oh, okay. So
But if
good. So we cleared it up now.
But
Good.
sir, if you-
Now that I got your permission, go ahead. Say it. Finish
But
it.
if you walk in here right now, let's just say, and try to go in the house.
If,
continue
buts,
yelling,
when, maybe, circumstantial,
It's
perhaps,
going to be obstruction.
perhaps, maybe, so on. If you do this and that, did you see me do any of those things?
Not yet, and I appreciate you keeping me there. Yeah.
And we're going to end it here, folks. The police did give permission to enter the apartment, and they safely got the young man out where he can get to the ambulance and get the care he needs. The video does continue on for about another 20 minutes of dead air, where Siberian Tiger films the family crying because of the situation that had to happen. This was a disgusting video that I saw and had to react to due to the fact that Siberian Tiger just chose to exploit this family. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel and the podcast. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to the news team. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me, and I can never thank you enough.
All right. Round of applause for NCR News Network. Yes. See, that's the problem. Leland makes a good point. This ain't freedom. See, that's the thing. It's like, seriously, if I lived in that area, I would be in jail for assaulting him. See, if you don't want your rights violated by tyrants, why don't you just stay home? See, that's the thing. Like, I love that. Because that's the thing. Well, if you don't want me to film you, then don't leave your house. Well, if you don't want to be violated by tyrants, then don't leave your house. Same, right? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. That's why I always wish, like I've said this before, but like my ultimate dream would be like if I could find a way to find out exactly when and where these guys were going to be before they went there and to show up and to audit the auditors. I would love to do that because I know their script just as well, if not better than they do. And I'd be able to flip it on them. I would love that so much. Stand really close to them to where they have to say something. Yo, what are you doing? I'm standing in public. And of course I would have my camera out and I'd be filming. I'm just exercising my First Amendment right. Are you a tyrant telling me where to stand and where not to stand? How dare you bark orders at me and give me unlawful orders and give me directives? Who do you think you are? I'm standing up for my First Amendment right. What are you doing telling me what to do? And then if they say, no, get out of my personal space, I'll pepper spray you. Oh, now you're barking orders and you're threatening me with violence? Oh, you're a tyrant. How dare you, you tyrant? But one of the the thing is, like, it really does seem to me like the entire thing, more than anything else, is, and I've always kind of had like, because here's the thing, I understand. Especially like when I was younger and growing up in Chicago and like even before I was born, because this is stuff like from the 60s, you know, like the Democratic Convention in Chicago and Mayor Daley giving the police, you know, orders to kill. If you see a hippie, just shoot it, you know, things like I understand how a lot of that cop hate, like where it came from back then. But people nowadays, these guys, they just hate cops just because I don't know what the hell their problem is. I don't know why. And it's like, yeah, they'll point to bad, legitimately bad cops, and that's fine. But you're not going after them. If you were, we wouldn't see the videos because the phone would be at the bottom of the lake with your corpse. Like, you're not going after bad cops. And that's the problem. Because their fans will always say, oh, so you think that it's okay that cops do this and do that? No, but that's not the cops you guys are going after. Because those cops would actually do something. You go after the easy targets. You go after the people who you know aren't going to do anything. That's why they go into DMVs and post offices. And like here, a woman whose son is having a mental health crisis. Yeah, let's victimize them. And They go after citizens, not cops. Exactly. And it's like I said yesterday. You know, it's gotten to the point, and this has been going on for a couple years now, where police departments are being instructed when they see an idiot with a camera to leave him alone because they know what these idiots are doing. So they have to force the interaction with the cops. So they go after regular citizens and victimize them so that they'll call the cops. And then the cops have to respond. It's disgusting the way that these people, and I would really, like, honestly, like, how, like, I know, like, the basic gist of how the whole frauditing thing started, but I mean specifically how, where, and why did this whole idea come into existence in the first place, that being a freedom fighter, that being a free American means wobbling your camera around and making money off of exploiting people's images on YouTube. Like, standing on the corner, making people upset, swearing at people, intentionally bothering people, intentionally, you know, getting in the way of making it easier for criminals to commit crimes, or making people in a mental health crisis even more mental. Like, when did that become like a heroic thing, a freedom fighting? I'm just exercising my freedom. Your freedom to be an asshole. And that's the thing. And I've said this before. When these people come out against us, you know, and come into my comments and saying, well, all they're doing is they're expressing their right to say these things. I'm like, okay, your argument is that it's legal for them to say mean things. Well, it's legal for me to point out the fact that they're being mean. And that's the point. If you're being a jerk, if you're being an a-hole, if you're being a horrible, rotten person, but technically it's legal, then that makes it okay to be a horrible, rotten, no good piece of crap? Technically, legally, I could be a no good, rotten piece of crap. Okay, so do it? Like, and I can't call you out for being a terrible, rotten, no good, useless piece of crap? Yeah, because it's legal to be a terrible, no good, rotten piece of crap. That don't mean I can't call you out on it. Scumbag. Butterbrain douche canoe. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while, so how about some Radical, the Unhallowed Night? All right. Radical, ladies and gentlemen. Radical.
You also can't be wearing headphones while you're driving.
Yeah, I wasn't listening.
Well, how do you go from not listening to not listening? There's a difference.
Oh, so do you have your ID, your registration, your insurance?
No, I don't have any of that on me. It's in my wallet. I left my wallet at home. I was just taking my mom to work.
Okay. Are you going 39 and a 20 in a school zone?
Yeah, I just saw the sign when I looked up. I was putting my phone down.
You also can't be wearing headphones while you're driving.
Yeah, I wasn't listening to anything. Just, that's crazy.
Do you have any form of ID? What's in your pocket? What's in your pocket? I never said reach for it. I said, what's in your pocket?
It's vitamins.
What is it?
Vitamins and a key. A set of keys.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get home. I didn't.
No, I understand that, but you're going 39 and a 20 in a school zone. That's why I pulled you over.
Yeah, I get it.
What's your name?
Roger.
Hey, Roderick, want to tell me what's going on with your right wing mirror there? It seems to be a bit weird. Another word for that would be, broken.
Alright, just keep your hands on the wheel. Is there any weapons in the car?
No.
Sure about that?
Positive.
Alright.
What are you doing? You think someone's in the trunk, boot, whatever you want to call it? Maybe there's a regional equivalent British man in there. I mean, in some rare cases, they even drive their entire car in there.
Roll the window down. What's your real name?
Roger.
What's your last name?
Yes.
What is it?
Yes.
Alright, step out.
Can you tell me why?
No, he doesn't, but, you know, you can just sit in the car and see what happens.
You give me a fake name.
Okay. I just didn't want to get stopped, so.
Nobody wants to get stopped.
Yeah, I understand that. I just need to get home.
Okay.
I wasn't looking. I was putting down my phone.
That's another reason you're stopped. You just admitted using your phone in the school zone.
Yes, I was.
So this is what's gonna happen, like I told you. You're gonna.
Don't reach in my car. Don't. You're not allowed to reach in my car. Stop reaching in my car. I didn't give you permission. Stop. You're violating. You're violating. I don't want you to violate. I don't want you to violate. Don't tase me. I'm gonna tase you. Put your hands where you can see you. You can see my hands. You're violating right now. No, we're not.
Get out of the vehicle, sir.
Violating.
You know, you're gonna end that sentence anytime soon. You're violating. What does it even mean? You're violating. Okay, he's violating. Violating what? As a matter of fact, you are violating the law by not complying to lawful orders. So why? The real question is, why would you give a fake name? Do you have trouble with the law, like a warrant or something? There must be a reason, right? And if there isn't, it's gonna be real funny, because that's gonna be real stupid. Not that giving a fake name to police is not stupid in the first place. Well done. I don't know. Does well done apply here, Kyle? I thought so.
I'm not resisting.
Shit. Got your ass.
You're violating right now. You're violating right now. I don't feel safe. You're violating right now. I don't feel safe. You're violating right now. You're violating. Grab right there. I got you. Hey, grab right there. Stop resisting, bud. Stop resisting. You're making it work for you. You're violating. Stop it. You're violating.
I don't think he's ever gonna end that sentence in some kind of coherent way, so let's just throw this one at him.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
That'll learn him.
You're violating. I don't want to hear it. You're violating, bro. You're violating right now. You're violating. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, open that door.
I don't want to hear it. You're violating.
Break the window.
I don't want to hear it. Break the window. Do not break the window. You move. You're gonna get tased.
I mean, breaking the windows seemed quite effective. Why don't you break the other windows as well, so he's quiet? I mean, I think he's calculating the cost of that window. It did shut him up. Now let's see how... I mean, the audio profile tells me a completely different story, so he's not done yet.
Give me your hands. Hey, tase him. Ah!
Put your hands up.
They're up.
No, they're not.
Change it to point.
Open that door. Where's the... Right there. Push the thing. Push it, yes.
Don't you move.
Seatbelt off.
On the ground.
Oh, holy hell, watch out, man. They have a second taser. But then again, I mean, you got warned and you still didn't comply, so maybe you're into that kind of thing, and we don't kink shame around here.
Let me get out. Please let me get out.
Hey, watch out for the taser.
Just get out.
I'm gonna tase him again.
Don't, because I know how. Okay. Just got your back now. Roll over.
What do you mean, pull over? He's already on the side of the road. Oh, roll over. You know, that makes more sense. Cow. Thanks for correcting me. It was quite moving. I contrary to popular belief, I don't do pot.
I can't breathe. There's stuff in my pocket.
Right, you seem to be talking and breathing, but why is there a stick in your pocket?
I can't breathe. Please.
Relax. Keep an eye on that.
I can't breathe, please. I have heart problems, please.
10-4.
No, you're good.
We're on one. It's good? Yep.
I can't breathe, please help me.
Well, you know, for a second I thought the officer was going to help him breathe by tasing him again, but apparently he's discharging it. I didn't hear any screaming, so, you know. Hey, Mr. Man on the ground there, you could actually act up, you know, if you hear that noise you can, you know, I don't know where I went with that sentence, but apparently it's contagious. You're violating.
Please don't. I can't.
One detainee for.
You have your meds for me? EMS?
Yeah. Or do you have EMS stepping? Sit him up.
Sit up. Yeah. Please pick up that card. That's not mine. Don't lose it. Please don't.
We're not gonna lose anything. Go ahead and stand up for him.
Can you help me up?
Yes.
Other arm. Other arm. Other arm.
You guys, you want him for anything? No, we're good. Okay. Hey, who you work for PDSO?
Thank you, man.
Hey. PDSO?
PSO?
Thanks, brother. Let's just get him up. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Oh, everybody's good.
Yeah, 10-4. Alright. Pat him down. Pat him down.
We're going to. Spread your legs out, you guys. Don't lose.
4-2, clear the air.
Six down, 3-2. Ever watch man if you want to watch man? Can you pick up those keys? Get it. Huh? Relax. There's no underwear, bro. You guys see anything?
We're good.
Good.
Hang on here, bro. Let me take these off you.
Go ahead and sit him down till you get EMS there. You got all the phones out of them?
I believe so. Jacket. Lean forward.
What is, hold on, what is this right here? Here it is in this arm right here. Right? Is that it? I don't have on gloves. Can you sit him
Yeah,
in
sit
your car?
down.
Sit him in your car and let EMS take it out.
You know, some people are just really stubborn, aren't they? The moment you see a taser is the moment you get out of the car. Well, actually, the real moment is when the officer asks you to get out of the car. But when the second taser comes in, you're basically violating yourself, you weirdo. Like I said, he might be into this kind of shit. Oh, how else are you gonna explain this behavior? You know, next time bring it to the red light district, not the red blue light district. No, maybe he just got confused.
Not you.
Take that cord off.
Well, sympathy is out the window. I think she just realized you got tased twice. Well, aren't you a fine, upstanding citizen? Who the hell gets tased twice? Explain it to me.
Go ahead, Bo. Put your feet in. Put your feet in.
Appreciate it.
Are we good?
Good. Hey, get that string over there. Is it a weird angle for the taser? Resisting and probably no DL. Or not resisting without. Resisting with. Resisting with. Yeah, false name.
You figure out who it is?
Nah.
Rapid?
Yeah, if you can guess that one. 4-2. You're gonna have resisting with and giving a false name reveal.
I gotta say though, that's a lot of police cars. What, were you gonna tase them more times? How many tasers do these cars have? Like 2 per officer, or it's quite the turnout there. I love how he just pulls out this little notebook. He did the same thing at the beginning of the video. Like, I'm gonna, flip my book here and be very methodical about it. I gotta get me one of those. Someone asked me a question and I just flip out my notebook and, start writing stuff down.
Hey, who caused it?
10-4.
Her.
What's your real name?
I already told you.
Tell me Roger Caesar.
I already told you. I told you the second time.
Not a problem. We'll get you a fingerprint if you don't want to provide that to me.
I told you.
What's your real name?
I already told you, man.
You did not tell me, sir.
But this is the same shit you did, bro. Come on.
Alright,
You broke my window.
As a matter of fact, you broke your own window by not complying. So, out of the entire encounter, that is the part that stood out for you. I guess the price of the window is more expensive than the price of you getting tased on the weekends.
You want me to tell you, bro?
You want to tell me?
It's not your bro.
I'll tell you, but you gotta realize this is a dickhead move.
It's not a dickhead move. I give you plenty more.
No.
What's your name?
Roderick Cassius.
Spell it.
RODRICK.
Last name.
CASSEUS.
Hang tight. Sit in there. EMS is coming.
He was taken to the hospital, medically cleared, and later charged with resisting arrest and battery on a law enforcement officer.
So, he didn't even have a warrant or an outstanding ticket or something, he just chose to do this. Oh, okay, well, at some point you gotta do what you gotta do. I bet his name is Bob. Now remember to tickle the bell on all things around it, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. I guess at some point you gotta think about the voltage. This was a 4 water that required a recharge?
Please don't. I can't.
Alright, man. See, that's what I do when I get pulled over, man. See, when people ask me what's your, if a cop says, what's your name? I say, my name is Butt Munch McLick my butt. Or, Butt Munch Captain Butt Munch Crunch. Yeah, or, Stinky Poo McGee. Yeah, they always believe me too and then let me go. It's awesome. I'm not lying. That's 100% true. Just like that time that I went to the store to get myself some ice cream, and I bought an ice cream cake, and the guy said, the cops arrested me because I used my freedom of speech to say, give me cake! Give me cake! I want cake! Oh, wait, I'm not even being tased. Yeah, but that guy was, hey man, I know what it feels like, homie. Don't you worry about it, man. I'm on your side. I don't like tasings any more than you do. But you took it like a man, man. That's hardcore, brother. You keep the faith, man. Keep up the good work. Keep taking them tasings. The more we get tased, the better, because that proves how evil cops are. Is us being douche canoes and getting punished for it. Wait a minute. What am I talking about? Oh, my brainstem.
Unfortunately, I think he hasn't won. They didn't sew one in there. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Magical the Unhallowed Night. I said round of applause. Let's go. News Now Voodoo's a soft sit, and we all know it. That's right. Yeah, speaking of which, P. Barnes, little guy, he's not here today. His mom picked him up last night. I kind of felt bad about it because it was her turn, But he was telling me, he's like, I got a lot of homework to do. And then she's like, oh, well, I can't help him with that or whatever. But then she took him, and it's like, what do you mean you can't help him with his homework? It's 4th grade homework. You can't keep up with 4th grade? That's the X. All right. Anyway, why do fathers take an extra pair of socks when they go golfing? In case they get a hole in one. That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh man. All right, Carl. Your older brother always used to say his name was Butt Crust. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, we got 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, to the Cupcake Happy Dance. Let's see. I gotta. You know what? I actually have a 10-minute video on deck. It's a K-Fire. We haven't done a K-Fire in a minute, so that's perfect. Let's go ahead and let's get her done with some K-Fire. That's perfect timing. All right, let's go. All right, here we go.
All right, guys, we are back with Judge Bryant. She has a Moore in the court who seems to do little to no research. He threw a fez on, called himself a Moore, thought himself something as a legal scholar, and then went to court. It doesn't go well for him. He's all in his feels, and Judge Bryant's just not having it. Enjoy the video.
Mr. McCreary, your name?
Ernell Michael McCreary, ill, all lowercase, not the all caps, corporation.
Nobody writes the name in all caps. So today is the date set for a pretrial conference. And Mr. McCreary, I understand that you are representing yourself. So how do you wish to proceed, sir?
First and foremost, if I may address the court and ask the court a few questions, with all due respect, may I speak?
I don't answer questions to counsel. I don't answer questions. That's not my role.
Well, I just wanted to say, you know, when I first came onto the Zoom, I felt that this court was disrespectful and restrained my First Amendment right to allocate myself here in this courtroom. And I'm not saying this as a personal attack, but that's just how I felt.
Okay, Mr. McCreary, all due respect, I'm not interested in your feelings, sir. I'm here to conduct court. So let's conduct court. How do you wish to proceed as it relates to your court matter?
The plenary jurisdiction of this court as outlined by state Supreme Court.
Today is not the date for a motion. If you would like to file a motion with the court, I can give you a motion hearing date. But otherwise, I want to know as it relates to this pretrial conference where you've indicated that you want to represent yourself. It is your responsibility to understand the rules of court and how to represent yourself. It's only the date set for a pretrial conference. As it relates to the pretrial conference, how do you wish to proceed?
Well, if I may speak without being restrained again by the court.
You're going to be restrained every time you go off course. So
well,
understand every time you go off course, you're going to be restrained. You're going to be restrained in the same way that I would restrain any other person, any other lawyer, any other person who's not coming to court, addressing the court in the way that you're supposed to address the court for the pre-trial conference. So I'm asking you, Mr. McCreary, as it relates to the pre-trial conference, how do you wish to proceed?
I would like to ask that this court remove itself under MCR 2.003 for judicial bias. And once this motion
is denied, anything further?
Well, I would like to have it sent to the chief judge as required by the rule.
Mr. Flanagan, please call the chief judge and let him know that there's a request for recusal by Mr. McCreary and ask him how does he wish to proceed with the hearing for Mr. McCreary.
Yes, Your Honor. Violation in code of judicial conduct, judge. And I haven't been
doing this for 16 years. I know what I'm supposed to do. So, Mr. McCreary, I'm addressing your request on the recusal. So everything else, we're going to stop talking until I hear from the chief judge as to whether he wants you to come now or if he's going to give you a date.
Okay.
Thank you.
The rule, man.
Okay, thank you, Mr. McCreary. Thank you, Mr. McCreary.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is, again, one of the things that kills me about sovereign citizens. If I can talk this time without being restrained by the court. Sir, if you start talking about nonsense that has nothing to do with the case we're currently hearing, the judge has an obligation to bring you back like a stray sheep. Like she's the herder. Anytime you get off into nonsense, into la la land, the judge is gonna rein you back in. If you don't like that, stop talking nonsense.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
they indicated that he would need to file a motion for recusal before you, and if you deny that, it then goes to the chief judge.
He already did. I accepted his oral motion. I denied it. So tell them it's denied. I'm not requiring him to file a written motion. The court rules don't require a written motion. He requested thank you for affirmation, but I don't need it. He requested the recusal and I denied it. So ask them how do they want to proceed. I can sign an order of denial if they want me to just do an order of denial, but I've denied the recusal request.
Yes, Your Honor, the order of denial needs to be signed.
And then they're going to give him a date. In past times, some chief judges take the matter up immediately. So I just want to know, do they want me to give them a date?
Do you want her to give a date for that, or? Okay. Your Honor, no date. They said just sign the order and we'll bring it up. They'll contact them for a date.
All right. So, Mr. McQuarrie, please contact my courtroom. Make sure that my clerk has your current contact information. And apparently the chief judge's office is going to contact you with respect to your request for recusal. I will sign an order denying your request and then forward that to the chief. Okay.
Who do my call? The clerk? What is not?
Sir, if you just, I promise you, I've been on the bench for 16 years. And I promise you, if you just let me talk, everything you want to know will be revealed. I promise you. Okay. So as I was saying, you're going to contact my courtroom, and my courtroom phone number is 313-965-2295. 313-965-2295. And you will speak with the clerk. Make sure the clerk has your current contact information so that the chief judge's office can contact you with respect to your hearing on my denial of your request for recusal. Anything further with respect to this matter? Please don't unmute. Who is saying hello?
Oh, can I speak or no?
Oh, well, what else is there, Mr. McQuarrie?
I would like to just say this, Judge. I have nothing personal with you. It's just that
Mr. McQuarrie, I don't take things personally. Ms. McQuarrie, let me say something to you. So since we're talking, let's talk. If you would let the matter proceed, this is an old case. And maybe if you had watched my courtroom on YouTube, maybe you would have seen how these old cases from are handled. And then we could have came on here and it would have been handled the same way. However, we're going to proceed in the manner that you wish to proceed. And so I'm not going to keep going on because you've asked me to recuse myself. I have denied the recusal. You have requested an appeal. I have granted that appeal, and that concludes the matter. Is there anything further that is needed for the record? Because you don't have to tell me it's not personal. I could care less about, I don't take things personal. Why would I take things personal?
I take it personal because as a black man, a 50-year-old man.
This has nothing to do with you being a 50-year-old black man. This has anything to do with you being a defendant in this courtroom. Is there any legal thing for the record? Is there any legal matter for the record?
The prosecutor's office has committed a felony against me.
Okay, well, you can address that with whoever. You can address that with the appropriate parties, but I'm not. All right, so I'm going to assume that this matter, as it relates to the pretrial conference for Mr. McQuarrie, is concluded, unless there's something for the record on behalf of the people?
No, Judge, thank you.
All right,
May I
then, sir,
re-
you're all set. You have a great day and you stay safe.
That's the video, guys, and it seems as if Moors and sovereign citizens refuse to make any case that they're fighting about the actual facts of the case.
All right, he's making a great point, and it's true because they'll never say, I wasn't driving with another license. They'll say, I don't need a license. But it doesn't matter because it's time for the cup, cake, happy dance. Let's go. All right. Okay. Oh, crap. Ole. All right. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me once again. And as always, oh, no, not when I get here. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Tomorrow's Friday. Yippee. I can't wait for the weekend. It's going to be so awesome. I don't remember if I responded, but I did get your text yesterday, Uncle Artie. That's wild stuff, man. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. I gotta go to work. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's almost Friday. The weekend's gonna be here. The weather's turning around. Yippee-ki-yay. All right. I'm out of here. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up.
Thank you.